done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check, told them last year that I've been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but the shit's still wet. Yeah, that's a guarantee. King of the city, man, they knowing that it's me. 8 damn years, still doing it with ease. Cause it ain't that hard when I'm talking about me. Me and my funds, told them I get what I want. I need my money up front, I do not do this for fun. So I've been here my whole life, I ain't seen them here once. Told them I ain't playing, they don't wanna get hurt, dog. It's about time, I done show them how it works out. Seen them in the shit, but now they all worse off. I ain't in a race if I ain't coming first, dog. Took them step back if they ain't in the game now. It was moving slow, so I had to find a pace now. All they trying to talk, not the time or the place now. Coming for the pot, and I got a pocket ace now. Ooh. Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check, told them last year that I've been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but the shit's still wet. Long days, long and nice, you feel? Now, I don't even know lately. Take it, go. I'ma do it anyway. Put 'em in the dirt, say it again, man, and that's a reverse. Never rehearse, jumping in first. Call up the nurse, put the beat in the hearse. This is absurd, take a berserk. Don't get on the tracks, man, and they better swerve. Don't got a nerve, man, I never curse. Just casting these spells when I'm spelling these words. That's real, that's too real. I've been Roosevelt, I need a new deal. Trying to figure out what I should do still. I'm really never waiting here too still. I don't even know what I should say at all. Should I jump on in? Should I get involved? God surround me, they love to talk. I take it all with a grain of salt. This work that I'm doing, they never see through it. And all of this rap that I see that they ruin. I came in the game and I'm trying to undo it. And still they all say they don't know if to shoot it. I gotta see through it, man, won't be deluded. With all these illusions, I know it's disputed. I gotta keep growing, they see what my root is. I tell you I run this, I'm done with excuses. Give me for a minute, trying to get what I've been giving out. Do it for the tickets, I don't listen to the critics. I'ma push them to the limit. And these rappers getting timid, I've been balling like a pivot. I don't step into the scrimmage, I just play when I'm in it. Trying to run it till the ribbon. And they know that I've been tripping when I make them see the vision. Man, I put them in the prison with these bars that I've been spitting. And this life that I've been living, I'ma go, I'm on a mission.
Take two for the drop, jaw plotting on the bar. See me putting in the work, whole milk, I don't do the soy. Always been about my king, never about the money. Now you know I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. Said I got my eyes on.
I just did a 24 song in a place, in a building, they already know my name. At the show, she gon' want a picture if she can hang. Just to tell a friend, oh be there. I shoot my shot with this gold on my wrist while we throwing the parties, they throwing the fit. Grew up finesse, can spot me a sucker, a lot of you really is holding the lick. All of my homies legit, really is shit. I probably throw in my clip. I sell a boat to a fish. I sell a record, you know it's a hit. They see the effort I put in this music, and I ain't been giving no favors at all. All of this chef and I got in the shop, and I think that I probably could cater them more. I love the way that she answered the phone. I know that she ain't expect me to call. I got my eyes on you, yeah.
Take two for the drop, jaw plotting on the bar. See me putting in the work, whole milk, I don't do the soy. Always been about my king, never about the money. Now you know I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the need a minute, shot and got them people back up in their feelings. When they told me I was finished, by the mother in it, not the doctor building. Yeah, the victim co-defendant, even Nike witness. We the next to kill it, show them the king how they living. Pictures so good, but not looking for business. They be stepping in from the back door. If they see you independent, then they pop jokes. That fear to the blows, boy, James Burke. Side stepping on the shade, see the footwork. I'm trying to be about this business, but still they want me in the kitchen with the bacon soda whipping. The thought of Lewis so offensive, cause my guy, he gave his body just to pull me out the trenches. Hold up, wait. If I never see a million or the recognition, but I see the finish. Look, that the greatest when they losing, gotta keep on shooting even when you're missing. Yeah, now focus on the past while living for the day was never recommended. Rapping VA to independent, this kingdom can never be bought, cause it's given and I live that. Yeah.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's okay. It's okay. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't never really wanna flex my gifts, but I think it's my time, let me check my wrist. You can never get my shine, I'ma keep on grinding till I reach the top. When it's just in my jeans and I ain't looking back, cause I'm feeling like Chris Cross. They can never slow me down, but they need to hate me, now I'm feeling like Chris. Rock with the team, cause you know that we winning, we with it, we going, we flowing again. I might just go by a Benz, I might just blow my advance, whoa. I did it all for the feeling, alive but I'm making a killing. I'm gonna break every ceiling, cause I need a million, but I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Cause once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. It's a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't been feeling spectacular, flow so sick it's hazardous. Y'all still suck like Dracula. Sip this beat, let's back it up. And I don't care about critics, cause they talk too much. And I know that I gotta keep on grinding, finding myself. I ain't gonna stop until I know I had enough. Mama, I made it, I know that they see me. I'm popping these bottles just like I'm a genie. I'm glad that you made me. It's all in my DNA. I'm at my chips like I'm working for Frito-Lay. And bet the bag on myself. I don't do it for my health. Every threat is a champion. Got the title, need a belt. I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. It's a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. Gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat.
Still young spits, but you call me young boss. Eating real good, so a man's gon' floss. Got my way up in my view real posh. You a frisbee man, so that mean you get tossed. Got a new clip, studio in the back. Numbers ran up, had to split it with the chaps. Realest in the city, in my record, a fact. But your man's only chat when he do it in the raps. Like, squad go lost and don't really care what it cost them. You don't wanna cost them. My lifestyle awesome, couldn't decide if my gal wanted to, so I bought them. Don't run track, but I run up a check. Run, do it real big, gotta one up the next. Point to the sky with the one up, I'm blessed. I'm young, rich and black, so you know I'm a threat.
This is the moment we waited for. Everything you want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year. Shoot 'em my shot, boy, I'm long range. Me and the team on the same thing. Stayed down, never switched up. Only thing changed was the game. I'm in the zone now. Nothing can change what we on now. When I pull up, know it's going down. Foot on the gas, ain't no slowing down. Aiming for greatness, no settling. Kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Taking no else, yeah, I gotta win. change, yeah. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. I do not gamble, but bet on me. Tell them that's like, yeah, c'est la vie. I'm taking a shot for my enemies. I can't waste no more time on my energy. I know they know I got it on lock. Go against me, that's a long shot. Cause I'm counting wins all around the clock. Never doubt me, boy, I don't stop. Who do you feel when they make you the monster? I am not scared of none of you imposters. Taking the lead now while they watching. Think you should leave now while the option. Taking no else, yeah, I gotta win. Watch me kick down the doors, they won't let me in. We're running the game now. Foot on the gas, can slow down, no. My team, we holding it down. We know we running it now. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change, yeah.
Do you see me leaving you behind? I am leaving you in the dust this time. Take it easy, better slow it down, alright. See me being faster all the time. Hold on tight, bursting like a flame from a lighter. Yeah, can't be the one to blame if I'm on fire. Oh, see my name in the lights, in the stars tonight. Come on now, won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it down, make it louder. Won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it down. Yeah, I can never be like that. Speeding to the top, hard to catch me in last. Back to the future fast, bringing up the fast. Never recovering from the score I just had. Flame so bright, 3rd-degree burns on that. Woo, man, fast like flash. Juking and moving, making you look so bad. Indescribable, thrill at the rush, always hit him with the bicycle. It is never enough, keep it chill like an icicle that you never can touch. Hot like a flame, but cool like the ice you need when you're done. Indescribable, thrill at the rush, always hit him with the bicycle. It is never enough, keep it chill like an icicle that you never can touch. Hot like a flame, but cool like the ice you need when you're done. Come on now, won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it down, make it louder. Won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it down. Come on now, won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it down, make it louder. Won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it down, take it down. Indescribable, thrill at the rush, always hit him with the bicycle. It is never enough, keep it chill like an icicle that you never can touch. Hot like a flame, but cool like the ice you need when you're done. Hot like a flame, but cool like the ice you need when you're done. Come on now, come on now. Won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it down, oh. Make it loud, make it loud. Won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it up, take it down, take it down. Come on now, come on now. Won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it down, take it down, make it loud, make it louder. Won't you take it, take it, take it, take it up, take it down, take it down, oh. Take me for a ride, take me higher and higher. Oh, I felt alive for so long. And you The thrill takes my mind down my spine.
It's a funny joke. Funny joke for last stream. I gotcha. Welcome back to stream, everybody. Another EMU Overwatch game. I've got Moment here. I'm Glavon, ready for another exciting cast. This time we are against Ball State.
Yeah.
And
I really hope they run Wrecking Ball.
Now, I know we said last time, first in the league, worst in the league, right?
Exactly.
Of course. These guys are second, right?
Mm-hmm.
These guys are second.
Yeah, second to last.
Second to best, though. I don't know. We're gonna win. We've got the ego. We've got the ego down. We're ready for it. We're gonna do it. You're gonna see it here live on stream, ladies and gentlemen, and other distinguished guests amongst the stream viewers here. Ball State is I can't think of a pun for them. I don't know. No Ball State. I'm just gonna flounder there. But how about Venture? Venture came out today.
Yeah, new character came out today. Getting a little early look at him, and it looked pretty cool.
Yes, they're one of the other distinguished guests of the stream.
Yes, they are. A lot of people are comparing them to Overwatch 1 Doomfist with like the more combo-based kit, which I think is interesting.
It definitely is like, it's weird. I played like 2 or 3 games before I had to like go. And I played around with them in the practice range a little bit. Kind of got like, okay, this is what they actually do. Burrow, drill. Kind of got like a Sigma primary fire.
Yeah, a little shorter range. And like a little bit of an explosion on the end there. I didn't really get it quite yet, but I also didn't really like play. So I think kind of like Overwatch 1 Doomfist, it's a lot based around like displacing enemies.
Yeah, definitely, like, because the drill pushes you. It's kind of like an Orisa
Yeah,
spin.
it feels a little bit like that. A little stronger.
Yeah, I did have a moment where I was I'm gonna call it every time. Stream is just gonna have to get used to it. But I had an occasion where I was playing Queen. The Venture somehow got behind me. I was holding to go to the right. The Venture was pushing me to the left. That didn't feel very good.
No.
Just like from a gameplay standpoint of moving to the left while I'm holding right without any like visual indicators. That didn't feel very good to me.
Yeah, I thought we were moving away from CC on the damage roll, but here we are.
We're moving away from a hard CC.
And that kind of thought of using your cooldowns to kind of push tanks where you want them is kind of where I see Venture being played. Using that burrow to get like behind people and then pushing them back into your team.
Yeah, because something that's really fun on Orisa, if you've played Orisa recently, is to get enough of an angle, like kind of wide swing a corner, swing behind the tank and kidnap them.
And Venture can do that very easily.
Venture can do that very easily, and I feel like that might just kind of be the play style that we see for them. Just kind of right off the rip, like just in these first couple weeks after they launch. They're not even really launched. It's just the preview right now. Be very interesting to see if they evolve into anything more, or if we see any sort of like changes to their kit before they actually launch. But we're here to talk about EMU Overwatch, not just Overwatch. So today, Ball State, Bowling Green next week. The week after Buffalo, and then I believe that's the end of our season.
Yeah, just a tournament after that.
Just Buffalo to end it off, and it's like, man, the end of the semester is coming up quick.
It sure is.
It's terrifying. I graduate at the end of the semester. That's what I'm confused. Oh no, Ball State is not number 2, number 4. This is winnable. This is so winnable. We were going toe-to-toe with Kent State, right? A while ago. Towards the beginning.
That was a close match.
I'm sure all of the teams have improved over the course of the season. But if we were going toe to toe with Kent State back then, I know we particularly have gotten way better, and especially over the last couple weeks. I think we really will have a game. Not quite as much of like a oh yeah, we're gonna win it, like for sure, like it was on Tuesday, but like I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good. But same roster as always. On our silver on Tank, Dr. Rosenau, House, DPS, Luke, Indigo, Flex support and main support. Classic lineup for a classic game of EMU Overwatch, and I think now we're just kind of killing time until the game starts.
Yeah.
Okay. The question on everyone's mind: Ball State. Are they gonna play ball?
I really hope so. I mean, it's in the name. They have
come on, guys.
They have to. It's in the name.
You have to roll out on ball at least once. It's a requirement. Like
Yeah.
it's.
How are you going to be Ball State University and not play ball?
If there was an EMU character,
We'd have to
we
play.
would
be one
literally
trade.
have to. It's contractually obligated.
Exactly.
Yeah, but so clearly Ball State going to be ball tricks. So I think we play Zenyatta Mercy. Am I cooking?
Yeah, no, I see the vision.
Yeah. Maybe we get to see maybe Silver's Ryan again into the ball.
Yeah, with Zenyatta. Mercy,
Yeah.
classic
You like it? You like it?
Yeah.
I'm liking it. House plays Perma Invis Sombra. We put Rose. What does that guy not play?
I don't know.
Rose can be AFK. And we win. You're welcome. We can fire Suji.
That's an interesting strategy you picked up there.
I think it's a winning strategy. I think it's good. But anyway, really just not too much has changed in the last 2 days in the meta-wise. Everyone's just kind of talking about Venture right now and how they're going to shape up the meta when they officially launch in Season 10, just the weekend for the preview here. But let's talk more about Venture. What do you think so far? Strong, not strong?
I don't think she's all that strong, but I think there's some interesting comps with her. I ran her a bit with some Zarya, and getting Zarya bubbles on her feels really good because with the extra shield she gets with a Zarya bubble, that's a lot of HP to burn through, and it lets her be that frontline character that
Well, she's.
they only have
know what you mean.
250 HP. So when they want a frontline, which they kind of have to, because that's short range, they kind of blow up.
I'm gonna blow up now.
Yeah. So.
Why?
So the
okay.
Zarya bubbles help them live and not
Yes.
instead of die.
I know what you mean by frontlining, and I agree, yes. But I want to be a little bit more specific that she doesn't really like frontline the same way like a Reaper. You're not just like let me walk in, bubble them, and just like have them sitting there. It's gonna be very like the
They have
burrow.
a lot of uptime and downtime in their kit because
Yes.
once they use those abilities, they go on a decent long cooldown, 8 seconds each.
Yeah,
So
it's
they
like
kind of
a-
have to sit there for a while.
it's no like
See how they tweak it.
yeah, it's no Baptiste lamp or anything, but it's not nothing. Like it's a pretty punishable cooldown. That's what I was noticing is just like Moira Fade, like an Echo Fly, they burn it. They're pretty vulnerable. They do have their drill to get out. That's not super long range. Like it gets them out. Maybe like the distance of a tracer blink or so.
Yeah, Burrow's a little too slow to use as kind of an exit tool.
That's something else I saw some like discourse of just around them is that they feel maybe a little bit funky. Is just like they take a long time to get in the ground. I saw someone saying that it actually cuts out a lot of the downtime if you're in the air and dive into the ground.
It's about the same time, but you move you're moving, so you're harder to hit. So it feels faster.
I guess it's probably like you don't, if you're in the air, you just go straight in the ground. If you're on the ground, there's a little bit of like a delay while you dig and then go in, where either way you've got that small second of downtime where you are casting it and then you're actually invulnerable.
Yeah.
but if you're in the air, you're obviously moving like pretty quickly. That's a lot harder to hit. I think that's a pretty good kind of use for it, just from like the very limited play that I've seen, is like using it to like just dive, not like dive, but dive into the ground. It's also very silly watching Venture like burrow into the bridge on Hollywood.
Yeah,
that was very silly.
any kind of thin surface that they can burrow into, it just looks funny because they're just not there.
Yeah, it's like you just see these like rocks coming at you as if something's under the ground, because they're supposed to be. But you look under the ground and there's no ground. And you're like, huh, yeah,
cool. Makes sense.
I also saw that they can't burrow under a Maywolf.
That makes sense. Like balance-wise.
Balance-wise, I feel like it makes sense. Thematically, it doesn't.
No.
I also saw no Earth Shatter does not damage them. You know what does? Venture's ult. Venture v Venture, ult can get them out of the ground.
That's stupid.
So it's there. It's there.
Make Earth Shatter do it. Give Reinhardt something.
Please.
Reinhardt needs something.
Let Reinhardt shatter them out of the ground. It should be an
Earth
instant
Shatter.
kill.
It's called Earth Shatter.
If I take a hammer and I like bash in your little gremlin tunnel, you're dead. You're not coming back from that. Goodbye.
I don't
back
know how
to
realistic
spawn.
we're being. There's a monkey.
Monkeys are real. Winston's real in my heart. Okay,
Monkeys
I'm
are real.
offended.
But are monkey scientists real?
They're real to me. Okay.
All right. Well, loading into Ilios now, and no one's picked it, so we can't see what they're running yet. But
Winston's real to me.
well, we're probably gonna be seeing a Winston here, so good news for you.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that Winston is here?
Winston is here.
Winston, how's it hanging?
That is an interesting comp from Ball State. It's a long time since I've seen a Sigma on this map.
I think we just win that. Like, if we play this in theory,
Well, we'll see if they roll out on it. There's still 10 seconds.
I would be surprised if they like full comp swap like that. But Sigma and just their whole team comp, Ball State's whole team comp, kind of just rolls over into the Winston type here.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've got player cams this time. Sweet. So we've got Silver on the Winston coming up.
Yeah, a little thematically dissonant from their comp. A lot of poking than with a more rush backline, but that Widow already finding a pick. That's going to be tough from EMU to come back from. It looks like they're just going to try to find the equalizing pick here.
Definitely. That was an unfortunate first pick. Probably just a very skilled Widow player. So we're looking to find a pick. Another pick coming out from the Widow on Fluke. We have only our Indigo to keep us alive. Silver trying to get out and find the Mega. Indigo doing what Indigo does best and being a little gremlin on that Widow.
The Lucio Mafia is here, and that Kiri just walked off the map.
Yeah, that's Kiriko for you. Point not capped for either team, and Dr. Rose now going to capture that point for us. Whole team picking it up. Honestly, not too bad. Like, yeah, that was a really weird. That was a really weird first fight, and yeah, there's the comp swap. That makes more sense.
Looking at a much more normal comp here. Cassidy, Junker Queen. This looks like a real comp you'd play on this map. So
yeah, I still think as long as we play smart, we're going to be able to do something. Catching out this Queen. Is that Queen going to go down immediately? And this is just a free fight for EMU. Indigo also getting traded out. I would trade out a Lucio for a Queen any day of the week. Silver just barely getting the Mega, but getting pulsed out. It is pulse out though.
Yeah, pulse on the Winston will take him down, and
Ball
State will be able to clean this up. And
looking like a little bit of a DPS diff right now. Their DPS players are clearly very talented. That was not the Widow actually on Tracer. Widow switched past here, but that was a little upsetting. But how's our ult economy doing?
Looks like we will be coming up on ults first. That tank swap at the beginning is going to mean our tank ults up much faster. But looking like a mirror otherwise.
Getting that cast out real quick.
Just dies in the middle of the team. Just such a coordinated dive.
And there's the Kitsune rush coming out of Wall State. But Ball State's already down both their queen and I believe that was their cast. Now they're just cleaning up the entire game.
Yeah.
And I can hear them shouting from behind the wall here. We
Rush for Pulse, and Queen died early, so no ult charge from them.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
EMU is playing this perfectly. Like
Looking to set up for another early fight, probably looking for that EMP, and that's just a
yeah.
free fight win if we can get a nice EMP here.
that queen is going to be the target so many times, just isolating them with bubble, and I'm expecting to see that queen blow up right now.
Dive coming out, hacked. High Noon will move everyone off, and Sombra
But trading
falls
out
for that
DPS. That queen just barely staying alive behind that pillar.
Yeah.
Silver is saying, no, I'm going to
deep
kill
with
you.
the Primal Rage and just putting that queen in a corner.
Yeah, no, okay, well, Silver does put queen in the corner. And this is 75% for EMU. This is looking like last fight territory. We still have our EMP. This is incredible for EMU.
A third tank pick from Ball State, meaning no ult from them either. Just looking at pulse speed against an EMP and a mirrored beat for EMU.
That Diva swap is definitely for Silver. That is a we don't like this monkey. There's the EMP coming out, getting the Diva out of mech. No bomb to remech into. The beat coming out too late from Ball State. Not much they can do. Looking for a touch, but House taking out the enemy Tracer. The Lucio trying to get a touch, going down to Silver. And that's going to be map 1 or point 1.
Yeah.
Point 1.
Point
No caster curses today. We can see Rose right there standing up.
Rose is excited.
Screaming
And it looks
through
like
the wall.
While their DPS do look scary, their tank kind of fell over.
Like this is I don't think that's necessarily the tank's fault, but that is just simply EMU playing better.
Yeah.
Like I don't think their tank particularly played bad. Those swaps were maybe a little bit iffy. Playing a little bit of Mystery Heroes, not getting an ult up for the entire first round.
Yeah, their tank is playing fairly far away from their team, and it's allowing Silver to get those bubbles between. The reason that Diva didn't get the beat was because there was a bubble in between her and the beat.
I didn't see the beat come out. I don't know if it was late or if it was because of both of those.
Maybe it was
But rolling
late,
out
but-
again on the dive. Looks like the Sojourn coming out from Ball State. Otherwise, keeping the same with that Diva, Tracer, Lucio, and Kiri. And EMU just looking to settle up on their high grounds, set up on dive locations, hacking, but not enough to get that Diva. And House goes down on the Sombra. It looks like EMU's probably just going to reset here.
Yeah, wait for their Sombra to come back. Take that as right as 5. That
Silver.
very low.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, and Dr. Rosenau just barely keeping the point alive. Neither team actually able to flip it yet. And there's the Kiri headshot to close out the fight there. Neither team really close to ults here. Going to be another dry fight, but point is ticking for Ball State here.
Yeah. EMU needs to find a dive target, and that Sojourn is probably what they're looking at. Pings coming out already. Just scouting out, no slide, and will we see an engage off that?
That slide
there it
is definitely a trigger for EMU here. As soon as that Sojourn slides, she is no longer able to get out. If we dive her, they blow up. But that Diva is able to stabilize them quite a bit. Silver needs to get out. It's Suzu coming out from Blue's Kiri.
Yeah, that Diva just does so much damage to the Winston that Silver kind of has to play really fast until that Diva's down. But now that Diva's down, it's all in.
Speak of the devil, and the Diva loses mech. Both melees getting the mech and the Diva here. Looking for the pulse bomb. Is it big? Oh, not able to stick it, unfortunately. But the point does flip for EMU's favor, leaving Ball State with 39%. And it looks like the enemy team, Ball State, is going to use their rush first. The pulse coming out on Silver, but is not enough to kill him. And Silver does stabilize. Gets the Suzu.
Rush coming out from EMU looking for an equalizer. Looking to find that Primal Rage and will be able to get it off. I lied.
Not enough. Unfortunately, Silver was not able to stabilize quite enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
Silver
ooh, I saw that.
for the next fight.
I saw that virus there, House. It's okay. It's okay. We're wiping. We're wiping. 25%, not bad. Not bad. But it is ticking again for Ball State. How do we do on our ult economy? Only rush. Only rush, and they beat. They rushed. They pulsed. We're up. This is our fight to take the point here and flip it back. Pretty even so far on this point.
Yeah, EMP building for EMU, and that's just a free fight win. I think House will probably looking to charge that one up.
Honestly, I think what we need to be doing here is sweeping that Diva. If we're just hacking and ooh, a little bit of the Tracer diff there. I don't know if EMU can actually stabilize here in cap lane. That might just be a reset here, especially if that Diva's behind and we're able to sweep her out. Maybe.
Oh, House goes down. It looks like we need to wait for a DPS to come back.
And Silver's also going to go down here just
Yeah.
barely. Unfortunately, not able to get back to the point. We are still in last fight territory. We can settle down and take a last fight, especially if House is able to go and touch. We do have that EMP to win the fight. It's just going to be really important to EMP a single target and focus them down. The overclock coming out, House ready to touch whenever. The primal coming out, and the beat. Is it enough?
Looking for that Sojourn, and she's very low. Trading with the monkey. That's
a trade. We'll have to see if that's good or bad, but it looks like Indigo and House are also down. Dr. Rosenau, last one on the point, not able to do much against a Diva DM in his face. And point 2 goes to Ball State.
I did not see where that EMP went.
I didn't either. I think it was a little bit of lack of target focus there. That map, personally, I feel like it's really difficult to play dive in. It's really uncomfortable, and you have to be very, very particular about your target focus and where you're setting up. Because there's a lot of corners and a lot of angles. There's not a lot of open space to jump across, except if you're jumping over the pit. And it's not necessarily what you want to be doing. I don't know. It feels awkward to me, so I don't think that's... I think EMU played well, but I think this is going to be better. Because you know what? We got the rectangle, man. We got the Reinhardt. Silver B on the Reinhardt. He's going to hold that shield that whole time. If he swings once... No.
Looks like Ball State has not done their scouting because they're still running on that anti-Winston comp.
And we have been one tricking this team comp on this particular point for quite a while. Just looking to block out these angles and keep point control for ourselves. We'll see if we're able to do anything. Not too much interesting going to be going on here. Just a lot of holding angles. Nobody really able to find value because our value just kind of exists by sitting on point. Point does flip over for EMU, but Luke is traded out. We do have point control. The longer we take to die here, the better for us, especially if we're able to focus down a target and maybe even it up. But Indigo, House, and Silver, and Rose all going down. Free 15%. 16, maybe 17%. Unfortunate that we lost Luke that early.
Yeah, I think it was both from the Echo that brought Luke down as well as the Diva diving into point.
I think I did see that the Echo stickied our immortality field down, and that's probably what ended up killing Luke. We need to be very protective of Luke because that is our lifeline. That's a lot of healing coming back from the back. The wall coming up, blocking off that angle.
Maybe able to find that Lucio. Oh, barely escaping.
Another immortality coming out, but getting pulsed out that time. Luke is obviously the target here. Indigo diff, or
that's a Lucio gap right there.
That it is. That's the word I was looking for. We do flip point back over, and we are taking in our advantage here.
Without that Diva. Yeah, without
Beautiful.
that Diva, there's just really nothing that Ball State can do to kind of.
And it looks like Ball State's just kind of staggering themselves here. They're trying desperately to find value, but just stagger after stagger.
One by one.
Peter. The horses.
Yeah, there's the Orisa looking to just bully that Reinhardt, but without that Diva, I mean, there's really not as much synergy with the DPS. I don't know if they'll be able to find Luke as easy.
The thing is that Orisa really doesn't do much into Rein if he never drops shield.
Yeah.
And he's never going to drop shield because we don't need the damage because we have a tier 3 beam. It's less of a counter than you would think.
It's not that Orisa does well into Reinhardt.
Here comes the rush. Blocking off with the May wall. The window coming out. That horse up there goes the Orisa. The copy and the beat coming out. And there goes the Echo as well through the Reinhardt copy.
Yep.
And that is a lot of shields. I love the visual clarity of Overwatch. It's very nice
when we have things about it.
When we have the giant shield, the window, and the rectangle there. 76%. This is looking like last fight territory. We still have Shatter. We still have Blizz. As long as we don't stack those, I think we'll be okay.
If we can get that Blizzard on point as overtime's ticking, they just have to get off and lose or freeze on point.
Beat
two bad options.
Beat and Pulse Bomb coming out for Ball State, but I don't think they're really going to find much value for it. The jab TP going in.
Finding the Ana
don't give
early.
up that point, guys. Ooh.
They give up point, but it is last fight territory now. I just need to find one pick.
Oh, a huge shatter coming out and killing him through beat. What a shatter. The freeze coming out to flip it, and it looks like it's just the Echo left. And I
won't even get to touch.
That is That's Ilios right there, baby. You can see very clearly that Dr. Rosenau is turned around, cupping his hands, shouting at the wall that we are sitting behind.
Really wants to get on stream. Maybe he'll cast one day.
Yeah, maybe. I think the point is for him not to cast and still cast. Cast through the wall. I'm not even gonna watch play of the game. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I think it was Ball State. We don't need to see that. We can skip that. We can skip that.
I heard a Tracer, and I don't think House got it.
Ooh.
Kidding.
No, Rose is on Tracer as well.
Rose
A little
on
bit.
Tracer?
But that was not a great point for us. I don't think I'd That's fine. That was really good.
Yeah.
I was a fan of that. Especially the Rhine comp feels like we've just kind of it's clicked.
I think we figured that out.
It's finally
well,
clicked.
looked a little sketchy, but that comp looked very good on Ruins, and that Reinhardt on Lighthouse is just it's showing its worth. That's 2 times in a row against 2 very good teams.
It's almost like we have the assistant coach for London Spitfire.
Yeah,
it's almost like running the Spitfire comp is like working.
Yeah,
it's I wonder.
I think we should one-trick it.
Oh.
We should run Reinhardt more.
See, I would love that, but I would probably not be playing the Reinhardt anymore because I'm right here. I'm on the bench. Hey, the bench. We're actually not on a bench. We're on swivel chairs, so we're chaired. You can't do that. You're gonna humble yourself.
There's slack.
But that was a really good map.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any really like standout mechanics or anything from anybody. EMU just played really well.
Yeah, especially on Ruins. We just looked a lot more disciplined, and we just weren't making mistakes.
And especially since, like, I mean, rolling out on the SIG, I think I had said originally, like, it's not that Ball State played poorly. I think they just had a little bit of, like, questionable decision making, and I think we really, really punished it. Like, they made mistakes that we were prepared for them to make.
Yep.
So we were in a position that, hey, if you do this, I'm immediately doing this. Like that Queen walking forward, that Diva walking forward, that Sigma walking forward. Silver was sitting on high ground. Very, very like simple monkey macro. It's really nice if you are on monkey to be on top of the enemy team and still have your jump.
Yeah.
Because then you can escape really easily. So you know what Silver does? Sits on high ground and just jumps. Just like spacebar. Not leap. He just falls down and starts just clicking them and just kills them.
And with that Queen just being dove from 5 different angles,
just
completely alone with her team, just bubbled off and nowhere near her. Like,
it just
she may be a tank, but she will just kind of fall over.
I've finally got in my head that Bubble is not really for blocking damage.
Bubble's an offensive ability.
Bubble is an offensive ability. It's way, way, way more value to, even for like the fraction of a second that it exists, if they are like really focusing it down, to stop the heals from like an Ana or a Kiriko on the target that you're trying to. Oh my God.
King's Row.
King's
no
Row.
way. When's the last time we saw King's Row?
I don't know. Have we seen King's Row at all this season?
It's been a while.
It's like, I don't know. It's like I've never seen it before. That is, of course, a joke. We see King's Row every match. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. That was Dr. Rosenau on the J Silly for a second there. Very briefly. Just a little bit of a stream troll.
About some interesting ideas for King's Row, but it doesn't look like we'll be doing them on the Tracer instead of the Sojourn here.
Yeah, and I think, are you referring to the Mauga stuff that we were talking about?
Yeah, well,
like the Mauga.
I remember last night we were talking about a lot of turret placements and maybe a interesting play to kind of kill them really close to their spawn, but it looks like we're just going to be doing a default hold here.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like against this team, I think not getting too creative, just playing what we're good at and how we know we're supposed to be playing is going to be better.
Yeah, just playing our game.
Yeah, just play our game. Don't do anything too out there. Just play it like a scrim. Play it to win. Take it seriously and just do what we practiced.
Well, Matra coming out from Silver, a character he is very comfortable on.
Definitely. It's a pretty classic pretty classic Ramatra comp. But we do have the Kiri instead of like a BAP that we might have seen in some previous seasons. Both teams just kind of trying to spread out and take angles. EMU looking to deny space. Yurisa's starting to push forward onto point. But EMU opting to flip map and trying to get angles on that Orisa. That Orisa really just needs to die. Somebody's got to call her out. She is just sitting on that point. Yeah. Only Silver really shooting at her, unless she is just getting double pocketed. House getting traded out by the Kiriko, but Dr. Rose now diffing the enemy Tracer, but Indigo also getting traded out by the Orisa.
We do have point for now, but with Rose going down.
Yep, and it looks like we're probably just going to die on point here to get any sort of
Soj falling, but it looks like that will be his one.
Ooh, Silver almost able to get out, but not quite enough. Our first point, King's Row, we've had some struggles with it in the past, and we tend to lose it pretty quickly, unfortunately. It's something we probably could work on. But let's take a look at our ult economy. We are coming up on Rush, but so is Ball State. Both teams basically mirroring each other in ult economy.
Yeah, Rush coming up from both teams. Tank ults coming up from both sides, and a Pulse. Rose actually head on the Pulse bomb, so maybe you'll see that early.
Maybe we can get Kiriko Suzu out and then go on her. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see how EMU wants to be playing this more just traditional brawl comp with the Tracer. It's a little bit weird. The more I'm looking at it, I know it's normal, but it like feels a little weird to me. We do have our Suffer coming up as well here. Not a whole lot going on, just kind of poking for damage.
Pulse coming on the Orisa, they'll force out both defensive cooldowns, and I think we might be able to see an engage after those cooldowns are gone.
I don't know if EMU really wants to be engaging here. I think we're probably just waiting for Ball State to engage on us and just letting that timer run out, which honestly, I don't think I would have minded in oh, here it comes. The beat coming out, the enemy Tsune Rush triggering our beat coming out. Yurisa's just every single ult right
onto Silver.
Right onto Silver's face. Dr. Rose now just sitting there, playing some CSGO around the corner, holding an angle. Stalling that point out, not really getting much heart progress in that fight, despite how long it took them to kill Dr. Rose now. Only our beat, and I think we did pulse bomb that fight, but again, Rose clearing it up, or building it up so quickly. Probably going to look to rush onto a point here. They are going to beat for it. We might layer our Ramatra stuff. We're going down early to the enemy overclock, trading out the Kiriko. Not the Kiriko. That is the Tracer on Ball State.
But without a Kiri of our own, that Ramatra is not going to have much help.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to stabilize. Ooh. Suzu coming out, but it's really just looking like cleaning up the fight here. Rose doing everything he can to delay. Pretty good delay, honestly, all things considered. Really just need to look to use that rush. We've been holding that for a little while now. They are already at 56% to theirs when we had them at the same time. Honestly, wouldn't have minded to see maybe a mirror of it. I don't know what the call was, but we really need to be looking to use that rush. Should be able to win a fight from it.
Yeah, with no ult on Ball State, hopefully we can win this with just one.
Just the one Kitsune rush and win it. But they may actually have Kitsune rush again by the time that we have it. Silver, not looking terribly stable there. Indigo getting picked. The Pulse getting eaten. The House getting headshot. Everyone's getting dipped here. It's all falling apart. The rush coming out, but not able to find any value because all of our DPS are dead. Rose coming back. Silver going down, Rose going down as well. Ugh, it's a disaster.
Yeah.
It's a disaster, ladies and gentlemen. But that's okay. It's okay. We're still doing fine. We remember what happened on Tuesday and how long we held it. Yeah. EMU is simply a last 10 meters King's Road.
Yeah.
Suffer coming out in the enemy Kitsune rush. Silver just trying to block and live. The Orisa using Terra Surge, finding a rail headshot on the Tracer. Is it going to be enough? The Suzu coming out from Ball State. And EMU is able to repel Ball State, and they do back up, but probably live to fight another day there. Live to live another day is almost what I said. But we have our beat coming up, our Pulse Bomb, our overclock, and it looks like we might be able to build another Kitsune Rush if maybe we feed for damage enough.
Yeah, silver is very low. That'll probably build most of Kitsune Rush up.
This ends now.
Ooh, good headshot on the Sojourn, but not falling
Unfortunately,
down
not
quite
enough.
yet.
And it looks like
Sojourn is
Indigo
just-
and House are going to go down to that rail. Suzu coming out, but not blocking the damage. The beat coming out, and it looks like Silver's also going to go down. Blue is down as well. Rose not able to delay long enough.
Be a beat
But
to touch.
they do call Indigo the toucher, but they get
Forced
kidnapped.
off point. Yeah.
Off point.
Atarissa's mean.
Ooh, our King's Row
Needs some work.
needs some work.
I really wish we would have gone for one of those plays.
I it,
We spent so long on that last night.
it felt a little weird that wasn't the EMU, like that was very different from
Yeah.
what we had just played. I don't know if it's just like maybe our RAM is just a little rusty, not necessarily like Silver's RAM, but our RAM comp
Yeah.
is a little bit rusty. We do have House on the Sojourn instead of Dr. Rosenau. Not quite as much time, maybe not quite as comfortable on the Sojourn. I don't think that's necessarily the issue, but holding that rush for a long time
Yeah.
was not great. I think they lapped us actually. We'll see what happens with.
Looking like more of a dive comp being picked so far with the Life Weaver, but that's just Indigo.
Yeah, that's classic Indigo. Are we?
Tank has been picked yet, but I would expect to see Winston with that comp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm confusing myself looking at the UI. But yeah, definitely probably. I would imagine we're looking at a Winston, probably Indigo, of course, my
Yep.
goat on the Life Weaver character. Switching to the Lucio, I think that the Winston is going to win. I think this is going to be way better for EMU. The Ram it looked a little bit uncomfortable into their comp. Maybe just not as quite as comfortable on our characters. Trying to get the high ground but getting booped off. Claiming that angle though. Indigo unfortunately going down and that angle being cut off by that. Is it a sniper
Lucio's
monkey? Not
almost
quite.
traded.
And Silver feeling too uncomfortable to stay, having to get out. House also going down. Silver getting caught around the corner, unfortunately. Dr. Rosenau is in their spawn. Looking for high ground is what he's trying to do.
Yeah, that Tracer's 60 to pulse bomb already. That was a lot of work done by her.
That is a lot. We are trying to stabilize on their angles, but just not able to claim them from that Lucio's boop was really detrimental for us.
Yep.
Rose
Tracer
Tracer
pouncing.
1v1 on
That
the
Kyrie is one, no Suzu.
Suzu. That might be enough to
Yeah.
let the rest of the team walk through uncontested.
High ground found, chasing that Lucio.
Is that the bubble jumps out? Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Dr. Rosenau getting traded out by the Sojourn. Indigo trading out their Sojourn and then getting traded out by the Kiri. And Silver and Blue also go down as well. I'm not sure what happened. It seems like Ball State just kind of woke up in between Ilios and Kings Row. Maybe Ilios just wasn't something that they were terribly comfortable on. I'm hoping that Eastern can show us what they were doing on Ilios, because that looked just so well. Trying to build up some ults. We really only have our pulse bomb right now. Looking at maybe our rush.
Finding a hack on the Tracer, forcing out that recall. Would be able to chase her? No, that Tracer's too slippery.
We just got to set up on our angles here, guys. Can't just walk it down main. Got to clear those angles. Maybe just slow walk up high ground, jump over the edge, jump over that small gap. Unfortunately, the hack not coming out. The rush coming out, finding the Arisa. Is it going to be enough? The entirety of Ball State sitting on a small room with a Winston. That's going to be great for EMU.
Yeah, that bubble is just going to make it so they can't leave.
And Silver is going to hold on to his discipline, not jump in there after that Sojourn. Instead, opting to just claim the point and keep it up. We are building up our ults here. Only the Kitsune and the Pulse Bomb used. And that's going to be the first point for EMU. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep it up, guys. They do have 4 ults here. So, dry fight? Dry fight? Do I hear dry
I don't
fight?
know, an EMP would make it so they can't use any of their ults and hopefully get a big enough advantage with that EMP.
But you know what's better than them not using any ults? Using all of their ults and ruining their ult cover.
Well, they're pushing past their own choke.
This is interesting. We're flipping the map on them.
flip map here. I don't know. I can't say I've seen a fight like this before.
This is very hectic.
Lucio's traded out.
Lucio traded out by Blue. Not really sure what Ball State is doing. Trying to spawn camp a little bit, but nobody is in spawn.
I think House looking for
probably
an
looking for the
EMP.
EMP. Here it comes. Maybe. Oh no,
Hack?
just the hack on the Orisa. It's enough to trade out the Kiriko and the Tracer.
Yeah,
No
there it goes.
EMP necessary.
Almost even used.
Just building up our ults. No beat, no primal used. This is great.
Yeah.
Nothing used from Ball State, however. Opting to just take that dry fight. I think both teams just kind of waiting for the other to blink and use ults, and we're probably going to see a lot of ults resolve very quickly as they get layered here.
I think some Overwatch is going to be happening this fight.
I think this is probably going to be a fight that we might want to watch from above broadcast because it's going to be very, very hectic, and a lot of ults are going to come out. Unless that EMP comes out and just kind of cancels everything.
Yeah. Looks like House is setting up to drop on them with EMP.
Yep, I'm ready for it.
There
The
comes
overclock coming out,
overclock.
the EMP, the beat from Indigo, diving on, beat from both Lucios actually mirrored. How Silver is not unfortunately able to primal to live with that stun and then the rail, and EMU is just going to back up here, using everything except for Rush and, well, I guess everything being just EMP and beat, and I believe we also pulsed as well there. Trying, Dr. Rosner really just needs to get out here. But
Unless they go
Silver
back
is
in.
back in. Looking
Stabilizing
for
with
it.
that bubble, and it looks like we have card control again. Going
And Ball State
in
just
after that
hard
Lucio.
backing, giving up all the space in the world. We can probably push this advantage. I think we can
Sojourn's
just
kind
take
of
this.
playing with fire here. Pushed up a little far. And yeah,
And there's the
that's an
Kitsune
engage.
rush. It looks like we're going to trade out the Orisa, the Tracer, Rose going
Lucio
down, but
down as well. and
taking
that
out the enemy.
Looks like point 2.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, we can still cap with more time than them.
Yeah.
It's winnable. I hear winnable. EMU just needs to keep playing like this. They're doing way better on the dive here, way more comfortable looking at least. The Sojourn missing the slide there. Probably not a target they can really go on yet while they wait for Cart to come up. But just denying this high ground is really good for them. Sweeping out that Diva. It looks like probably the Diva is just another counter pick for the Monkey.
Yep.
That was Kitsune Rush coming out from
That is
Ball
1,000
State.
HP gone in a couple
I'm
seconds.
so sorry, Silver. I know how that feels. But no ults used except for Primal for EMU, and that was I would trade a Pulse, or not a Pulse, but a Primal for a Kitsune Rush any day of the week. I think
Especially
that's-
swapping to that Ramatra.
Oh, absolutely.
Looking at
Maybe
a
a little
Surge
bit
as
more
well.
of a. I think we just swap off of EMP. Did we have EMP? I don't know. If we had EMP, ooh, I don't know if that was great. But you know what? I'm not in the comms. I don't know what the comm was. We're gonna stick with it. See if we can build up some sort of ults here.
Sojourn off the high ground. That slide not getting your back up.
The Diva, I can hear the comms through the wall here. That Diva, it needs to die. Getting another eat on the Pulse Bomb. The Overclock finding House after Rose now and Indigo.
That Sojourn is
Ooh,
taking
that's-
control of the game.
I can't see the stats, but I can feel them. That Sojourn is doing a lot. And Ball State still holding on to a lot of ults. Their ult economy is doing pretty well. We are down on time now, but as long as we cap with any amount of time left, it means we get another contest and we could potentially win. Trying to clear out that high ground with Sojourn's E. So the Diva just trying to claim high ground. Silver trying to escort payload here. Shield coming out. The Pulse Bomb coming out.
Yeah, forcing Ball State back into a small area. Rush coming out in that small area, and we'll see if we can find a pick. The beat coming out from both sides should make everyone live for another couple seconds.
And the enemy Kitsune Rush also coming out layered on top of ours. We don't have ours anymore. We just have to back up and
Yeah,
stabilize.
just wait for our turn here.
60 seconds left.
Going
We have
with our
no
own arcs.
ults on there, except we are about to build our Sufferer. Gonna have our Overclock. It might be enough. Does House take over and turn into a Widow player here for a second? We're gonna see him lean into his monitor, hopefully.
Yep.
Suffer as I have. And
Pushing
it's
them
gonna-
all back into their spawn, separating their team, and
Huge
that
bubbles.
is a lot of value to that Ramatra.
That is beautiful.
Going back to clean up the point, that Diva is 1 HP.
I can hear it again through the walls. They
Diva,
want
Diva,
that
Diva.
Diva dead. That Diva's got to get demeched. Are we able to kill her through the bomb explosion? We are able to get the Tracer and the Diva. That's going to be enough. Is it going to be enough?
Yeah, Overclock coming out soon, probably to clean up everything else. There's the Pulse Bomb as well.
Rose looking for the health pack, but it's not there. All we need to do... Oh, the double boop. That's why they call them the Indigo. Oh, let's go.
And that
Let's
was a
go.
wide grin from Indigo.
Yeah, you
Very
can
happy
see-
about that.
They're just a little guy because you can't even see their face over,
Yeah.
you know, Indigo. Just a little guy.
It's just Indigo.
Oh my God, I can hear it through the walls. I can feel it. That is. Oh no, I think that's people working out. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's what I hear.
Yeah. Okay, but we capped with time. This is winnable. It's
yeah, it
winnable.
looks like EMU finally found their stride in that back half of the map.
If we are able to take map 2 off of Ball State, I see a path.
Yeah.
I see a path, and all that is left is Servasa or New Junk City, and I think it's doable.
Yeah.
On
Reaper
the bro-
May?
This is more familiar.
This is EMU here.
This is colloquially known in EMU circles as the Unga Bunga comp.
I believe it's
because-
Ooga Booga comp.
You know what? Caveman noises. Hit things with heavy stick.
Yeah. So
Kill
there's a lot of
things.
intricacy to macro this comp. Basically, you hold W and mouse 1, and theoretically something should die.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know about the Junkrat pick here. I haven't seen that before. I think we're going to see the Reaper.
I think we were seeing a little bit of stream trolling from Dr. Rosenau here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that's fair.
Not letting us know we're okay.
Don't let him know your next move. Opting to go for the dive as well. Just you know what?
Keeping everything the same. Gonna look at high ground again.
I think
Going under to avoid that Lucio
I
move.
think they learned their lesson. I think they probably talked to Suji a little bit and see if we are able to get House unfortunately going down. We just need to take a quick wipe here. We have one more fight if we are able to either stabilize or die. Blue going down, but we still have 30 seconds left. As long as we're able to touch here, we can get another fight. The Ball State overextend. They find their Lucio
in our own spawn.
This is going to be enough. This is going to be a 4v5. If we're able to maybe jump that Orisa, bubble heals, take angles, something needs to die
Yeah,
here.
going straight in. Just looking to force him off that point with that man advantage.
Definitely. Very.
Ooh, almost getting caught by that spear. That recall at the last second.
That Orisa's got to die. She cannot live on point for free. Bubbled off, but gonna ignore the Orisa. We really need to just sweep out whatever is in that bubble. The Lucio back, looking for touches, but Silver going down. That might be the fight for us. Are we able to take out the horse? If we're able to stabilize and take out the horse, Dr. Rose now also going down, unfortunately. And just not enough focus fire, unfortunately, to really get the first tick here. But you know what this still is?
Drawable.
It's still drawable. It's still drawable. If EMU wakes up and says no, you're not getting this point. This is drawable.
Yep.
And you know what? Even if we lose this, we're still 1-1.
Yeah.
I'm
going on a map 3 on an even record.
I am hopeful. I think EMU can do it. I think EMU can deny those angles, and EMU is able to do what they need to do here. It's just about doing it.
See if there's any adaptations on the defense here.
I think probably on the defense, I don't know, the dive might have worked on D a little bit better than offense, but opting, you know what? We've played it twice against Ball State here on first point. Hasn't worked out really super well either time, so opting for the Ramatra instead. Keeping the Curie, the Lucio, the Sojourn, and the Tracer. This is going to be interesting. And that's a Life Weaver. That's a Life Weaver if I've ever seen one.
I think that's a tax spawn troll.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You know what? But the Widowmaker, as long as we don't pick that Widowmaker is going to be just looking for any sort of pick. If any of us get picked, that might be the game. Or at least at least the game. Not the match. Not the match. Just can't get picked by that Widow. We know that she's there. Not peeking her. Do not look at the Widow. She is not real. Just set up on our angles. Keep them from taking our space here.
Yeah, off the Widow already.
Onto the Sojourn. That Sojourn has been pounding really hard, though. Both teams just trying to poke out for their ultimate abilities. Silver maybe posturing to flip here. We really need to deny that high ground angle. Unfortunately, House going down to the Lucio. But the shield on the Orisa does mean that she becomes unstable and needs to be pushed backwards. The gold coming out, the spear. Dr. Rose now also getting picked out. Trying to stabilize by killing that Sojourn, but she gets Suzu'd. Unfortunately, we're not able to do much. Silver getting pinned to the wall. Also going down to a rail. They were just able to get up on that high ground. They were able to get up on that high ground, and it wasn't enough. I think we need to be playing... I think we need to put a Sojourn and Lucio up there.
Well, we had Sojourn Lucio up there.
Not on. We had them on back of point.
Yeah.
I think we need to play to prevent them from getting a foothold on that high ground. Because if they get up there, they can stabilize and DP into that doorway, and they're just like they're able to get there and get a foothold. Once they've got that foothold, they can poke down there, push us out up onto the high ground where we can't actually see point. The Orisa walks for free.
Yeah. Juji and House spent a long time last night trying to figure out some Soj turret placements, but
Some Symmetra turret placements, yeah,
not
but I don't
Soj,
know.
Symmetra, that's the one.
I don't know. It's a little bit gimmicky for me. It's a little gimmicky. I don't know if it's
think we need that.
really enough. But you know what? Kings Row, historically not necessarily our best map.
Mm.
We put up a good fight. We went into overtime with them. We full capped. It's just that first point that we struggle with. Just that first point. So, Little Birdie told me Servasa time. What do we see? What are we gonna see on Servasa?
I think going back to that monkey, we've been feeling pretty good on it, I think.
Not on Servasa. Not on Servasa. I don't think we're gonna see the monkey on Servasa because I was talking to them and they said that when they ran it out against Miami on Tuesday, it was kind of like a, hey, we're feeling this, let's try it, and it just ended up being uncomfortable for them because, especially first map,
yeah, that is a
not
lot
a
of open
lot
space.
of high ground for them to abuse and get their ankles from. Like the monkey just kind of has to play low ground, can't really stabilize on that high ground. He's too easy to poke out. I think it's going to be the horse. I think we're going to see Orisa, maybe Malga. I could see Ramatra too. I might maybe the Reaper and Moira. That's a little bit of the meta's kind of shifted away from that a little bit.
I'd like to see them go back to it. I think they've looked very good on it when I've seen it.
It's something that EMU is good at, and EMU knows that they're good at. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it, but we'll have to see if that's what Suji puts them on here. I'm expecting the horse. I'm expecting the horse, more Sojourn Tracer, and probably still the Kyrie Lucio. Every backline right now. Every backline. Kyrie Lucio, Kyrie Lucio, Kyrie Lucio. Moira. Kyrie Lucio, Kyrie Lucio, Kyrie Lucio. It's, I'm sure...
I think it's a bit solved right now.
Yeah, I'm sure that poor Blue and Indigo are getting a little bit tired of it.
I'm getting tired of it.
Yeah, I know Blue is a fan of Kyrie, but there's other sport characters.
I heard some whispers of Apiari being.
That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting for sure.
Because we were in a rank game before our warm-up scrim, and Suji came in the call because the rank game went, really long.
Yeah. As they do.
As they do.
You know what? Half an hour before I have to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got time. 4 overtimes later.
But that on the Orisa Torb Soldier Bapiari. Now, this is just a very stable.
I need to process what you just said to me.
Yeah.
Orisa, Torb,
76.
Babayari.
Yeah.
That's a lot of poke.
A lot of
poke.
A lot of sustain too.
I think I feel like we've seen Torb kind of in that style of poke before. I'm picturing it on Midtown for some reason. I feel like that's somewhere that we would play it. Something
we ran on Iconwald defense.
Iconwald, yeah, I mean, yeah, that same difference.
Actually ran on attack as well.
That's
first point though.
An interesting team comp we have. Oh, okay. I was very confused. Okay, it's because Indigo's trolling on a different character this time.
That is not Lucio. There it is.
I thought the Ana was Bluke, and then we had Indigo on Kiri, and then we were running. I'm falling for all of the stream baits right now.
Yeah,
but
so I was right. Yomi wings.
Oh my god. 20 traditional extra wet wild wings.
I'm gonna steal one from you.
You please. I will spread the gospel. But we are looking at our rollout here, and both teams already coming into the combat. We're a little bit behind on broadcast. Needs to snap to the fight here. Not able to see what's going on broadcast.
Yeah.
Can we see
press
the fight?
1 real quick?
See the fight, please. There we go.
There it is.
Anyway, into first fight. Silver going in, bubbling out on
Look
the
at that
choke.
Sojourn
Trying
chasing
to
the
get
slide.
Sojourn, but not enough, and overextending just a little bit too far. That Fury stabilizing them too much. Silver going down, Indigo going down, House going down. Rose probably just going to go out swinging here.
Building up that full spawn, 60% already.
Pretty good, but oh, it's okay.
That's awkward.
Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Like I said, I'm not sold on it. It looks a little bit uncomfortable, but if anyone can do it, EMU can. We were looking real good on this comp on Ilios, so I think we can definitely make something happen here. This is going to require a lot of communication, and that's something that EMU has been working on and has been doing very well on.
Hack on the Lucio. That
He
died
is gone.
fast.
That guy was deleted from the game.
Felt
that's
personal.
Yeah, a little bit. And that's going to be a 4v5. Is it enough to stabilize EMU? Not enough. Just too much of the poke there. Not really anywhere for the Winston to stabilize. Trying to cap point. And Indigo and House also going down. The Pulse Bomb on the horse, unfortunately, is going to miss. And Rose tries to get out, but is not able to. Luke also going down in the process. And EMU is just coming back for the next fight. First point with this comp is pretty difficult. Especially into all their poke.
Looks like we've seen a touch here, but that's Bubble put down already.
Bubble in the neutral.
Just
That's
to
going to be.
live.
We're going to need to wait a while to really do anything.
Yeah.
Silver's probably going to have to go down real quick here because
Tracer killed herself with a pulse bomb. It's an even fight.
It is
with
even.
no tank.
if we're able to stabilize the Suzu, unfortunately able to keep that Sojourn up. Every member of EMU going down. With I think only the Tracer killing herself to her own pulse bomb. We'll see if EMU keeps this comp for the next fight. We do have our EMP coming up, and we do have our rush. It looks like we are better on the ult economy than Ball State. Ball State probably didn't really need to use ults there to win that last point.
I think they just wanted to secure that point.
Yeah, I would agree. But we have rush. They don't. That's probably going to be enough unless they beat. Maybe we then layer on our own beat. Yeah, that's what I would do. But we'll see. Ball State already defending the point before it caps. If we're able to get a hack target, blow them up just like we did that Lucio, and then look for another target or look to stabilize.
And we know we can do those coordinated dives. Looking for the Sojourn hack got.
The Suzu coming out. Suzu is
still stuck in that room though.
Oh,
that is a big ult.
That's not. Okay, that was both
EMP as
EMP
well.
and rush. That's. I don't know. We gotta. I think we got to stabilize
there's
on.
a swap to the Sojourn.
Okay, I think the Sojourn's probably better. That one hack looked really good, but it's obviously proving pretty difficult to find. Looks like ult economy is going in Ball State's favor. We only have Primal and Beat here. Probably gonna build up our Pulse Bomb. It's Pulse Bomb. It's an ability. But trying to take an off angle here. That's a very stable Sojourn up there with that Kiriko. Trying to flip all the way around point. House just barely making around that corner.
With the high ground, our poke with that Sojourn might force them off the point here. Looking to just cut off that Orisa.
Is it going to be enough? The Pulse
Especially
Bomb
with the
on
pulse,
the
that
goal.
Orisa is very low with no abilities.
And we are trying to cap point here, but is it going to be enough? The overclock coming out, probably the Primal. Rose getting traded out.
He put down. Looks like.
And unfortunately, Silver is dying with Primal again. Guys, I think and sliding off the map. Just resetting. That's okay. That's intentional. Luke also getting taken out there, respawning with team. And looks like we are looking at third point. 0-2 in Ball State's favor. Ball State does have their rush coming up. We have just our rush coming up to mirror it. They've got beat. If we try to ult here, Ball State's going to win it. I think we need to take a dry fight, let them get their ults out, and then...
Well, we don't even have ults to try.
Yeah, not much we can do. Just kind of a forced fight, a dry fight by default. But trying to force through and take this high ground. If we're able to find somebody in the backline, House getting taken out by just the Orisa pushing in, basically 1v5. That's just a little bit unlucky.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, but everyone on EMU unfortunately going down. Silver just trying to stay on point, prevent them from capping. But okay, we're more or less on a different comp here, on the Ramatra rather than the Monkey. But it's a lot of the same stuff is happening. We gotta focus fire. I think we just gotta sweep out that Orisa. That Orisa's gotta die. That Orisa's gotta die. She should not be able to walk in 1v5 like that with us and get out with a kill and live. Looking at our rush coming up.
But with 3 from Ball State,
Rush
that'll
it on
probably
the
be
point.
mirrored in more.
Yep, and it looks like Ball State might let us cap from it, trying to take out that Orisa. The rush
Orisa's
coming
rushing
out.
alone. I don't know if that'll give her.
Not able to kill that Tracer, unfortunately. The Terra coming out, not finding any value. That's all right. That's all right. Rose, unfortunately, going down. House also going down, and it looks like that's probably a lost fight with both of our DPS down. Luke also getting taken out, followed by Silver
There's
and
too
then
many ults to
Indigo.
respond to, and I don't even know if we get a touch here.
I think maybe Rose gets a touch. It is only 75%. We should probably have another fight here. We've got a lot of ults. We're probably going to use a lot of them. If we don't use them here, we're never going to use them.
All State's pushed up so far just to stop us from touching in. It looks like
And nobody, unfortunately, is able to touch. But that was map 3. But we won Ilios, so we get another.
Yep.
I don't. It is push now. Push now. What are we expecting to see out of push?
Well, I think our new Queen Street looked very good yesterday once we switched to the comp that we're more comfortable on with that Echo.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we'll probably see that again.
New Queen Street and push in general, I think as long as we're not on Coliseo, is going to be more comfortable for that Winston dive. That kind of Winston rush divey, what we're trying to play here, this team comp. Yeah, I really don't like it on Servasa.
Yeah.
I don't like it on Flashpoint. I don't think EMU is really playing poorly. I think it's just that it's a very difficult thing that we haven't really practiced a whole lot.
Yeah, I feel like we're not playing our own game right now. Not playing what we're comfortable on.
I think we just comfort swap and get our level our heads a little bit, and we should be able to be fine. This is so winnable. This is still winnable. We just gotta play like we were playing on Tuesday. Just be hyped, have the ego, but not let it go too far, and we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Maybe Mauga? Mauga's still in the
I haven't
meta.
seen him yet this game.
No, I haven't seen him from either team. Yeah, that's right. Either team has been on Mauga. For push, probably not. I feel like Mauga was kind of slowly backing out of the meta. I still like it. I'll admit it. I've genuinely been having fun on Mauga, but
It feels good to shoot two guns at the same time.
it does. It does now. Now, when he launched it, wasn't fun, and everyone hated it. But I think what's going on is that EMU is just trying to force the correct comp, and we just haven't scripted. We're playing something that we've not practiced.
Not playing our own game.
Yes, we were very comfortable on that comp. We showed that we can do it on Ilios, but Flashpoint's a different game mode. You have to play completely differently, different map. Don't know all of the angles for that comp to really work, and quite frankly, there aren't as many.
Yeah.
So
There's not as much high ground to use that. What worked so well in Ilios Ruins was that high ground coming in from multiple angles.
Yes, exactly, and like we were talking about with Silver able to just kind of drop on them. First point of Servasa, there's not really a great place to do that.
Yeah,
Like you can sit up on that high ground and you can drop down.
There's no really comfortable to stage from.
But if you're staging up there, you're getting poked the whole time unless you're like way far back. It doesn't feel comfortable. You're just kind of like taking all of your supports healing the whole time, and I don't know, not my favorite. So it is New Queen Street. New Queen Street. You did call it. I think. Are they going to try it again? Are they going to try the Winston again? I think they are. I think they're going to try the Winston again. But it's just going to come down to comms. As long as we're target focusing, getting the targets that are in those bubbles, and really not letting them live. I mean, it was something we talked about in scrims as well. I don't know if you caught it, but like focusing our poke is really important. Focusing our poke in the neutral.
Just making sure everyone's kind of shooting at the same target as they're kind of spamming.
It is dive, so there's not a lot of poke, but there is still poke. Got Lucio, it's not great, you know, if you're shooting at a corner,
if that all hits at the same time, may not be a ton individually, but like as it all hits at the same time, that's enough to make someone kind of.
It's also sustained, so it's not like an Orisa throwing a spear or something where it's like, well, I took a bunch of damage and then I'm not going to take damage for another 10 seconds. Like, that's fine. My Kiriko can heal me up super easily in that. It's very like just primary fire, focused primary fire. Even a tracer at that distance, like
just any amount of damage adds
still
up.
does damage, and that's all you really need to do to make somebody unstable. Try to back up around a corner. As soon as they break that LOS, you can start looking for angles and be able to do something with it. And the sniper monkey, Winston, right clicks. That's all of that is going to be important in looking at the right target. Sometimes it's going to be the tank while they're just sitting there, kind of existing in space. Sometimes it's going to be your dive target. Maybe poke out a Kiriko, get Suzu out. That lets us go in. We'll see if that's how Eastern wants to play this here.
Let's take a look at their comp here.
We
5 more seconds.
Talk about Dr. Rosenau on the Echo, where normally it would be House.
Ready
and
for battle.
oh,
Pat Billy.
we're trying it now.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not really sure. This is something that we've not scrimmed at all, or at least we have not scrimmed it in a long time.
Yeah, I don't know if Indigo has any experience on this because I'm usually the ERE player.
I'm thinking we're going to see some silly angles from Dr. Rosenau and Indigo. I think that's the play here. I can hear them getting hyped through the hallway. They're not going to give this game up. We are still in it to win it, and it's just going to be about a lot of angles. You can see, I believe that was Rose and Indigo running completely the opposite direction from the rest of the team, taking those angles and looking to stabilize themselves over on the far Mega.
Yeah. Control of that statue is ours. They're still pushed back all the way to their spawn right now.
Yep, and we see the Lucio from Ball State trying to go out and get point. The Sojourn taking a slight off angle in the room. Dr. Rosenau playing in Narnia, just getting any sort of poke damage, while that Orisa is
that crossfire just
very
burning that
killable.
Orisa, and Suzu's
already
coming out,
coming
but she just can't live there, and we're getting cart progress.
And House is going to be pushing cart the whole time. So it looks like what we're going to be playing for is just kind of letting them walk on our Orisa and our BAP. BAP, unfortunately, getting taken out. Luke not able to live through that. The Orisa would probably be able to live most scenarios with a BAP rocket, but they are able to focus that BAP down. That's going to put a big dent in our plans. I'm not familiar with the macro here quite as much. We'll see if EMU decides to keep it, because it doesn't look like there's a lot of angles that they can take that can't be punished. The Tracer, the Lucio, the Kiri, they're able to DP and get those angles away pretty easily. But we do go on the Kiri rather than the Baptiste. Probably just a little bit of a comfort. It's been a while since Luke has been playing Baptiste.
I think Luke just wants that survivability, but they're chasing our ERE soldier, see if we can live, but
Dr. Rosenau is just barely able to get out, but unfortunately it turns the corner into a Tracer. But we do take out their Lucio, trading out our Dr. Rosenau and our Indigo, one DPS, one support for a Lucio. We do have our Terra Surge coming up, but it looks like Silver's probably just going to look to die and reset with team. House also looking to reset with team. Just take another fight, see what happens. We do have ult starting.
Yeah, that Terra Sun combo can be scary if we can get it off, but with the Suzu and the spin, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get that ult combo.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait out both Suzu and the Orisa spin before we're really able to do anything, because that ult just comes, gets eaten so
rushing
easily.
into our spawn?
That's a very interesting rush.
Finding Indigo, though.
Finding Indigo, yeah, just not enough mobility. Only the dash, but we are stealing bot. If we're able to just kind of take a fight here and let bot flip over, unfortunately Tracer is able to find Dr. Rosenau, and there goes House, Luke, and Silver as well for another team wipe. I'm not sure why we're trying it here. I think that's the wrong move.
I think we need some time in practice on this, especially if we're having Indigo on that ERE.
I think this is something that if we did play that at Winston comp would look pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
But we do have 5 ults coming out on EMU's side. So we'll see if we're able to find value from it. Both the Visor and the Terra Surge popping.
Yeah, Terra Surge pushing most of the team into the Visor range, but no kills found. That Sojourn is 1 HP, but there's a Mega in that room.
Stabilized by that Sojourn. Luke unfortunately getting taken out by that Sojourn's headshot. And Silver just trying to stabilize without flex support is going to be very, very uncomfortable. But the Sojourn going down to Dr. Rosa now. The Terra Surge coming out, killing Silver, and the Orisa following up on Rose. Looks like it's going to be another team wipe from EMU. Both supports just trying desperately to get back in spawn, and it's not going to be enough.
Finding a Tracer pick, but Tracer really fast, going to come back to the spawn about the same time as our supports.
Yeah, we do have our supports coming back, making the comfort swaps. This is still, we're still in the game. Game's not over. This is still winnable. I think the Sojourn is going to look a lot better into that Orisa. Very easy to build up rails and then switch targets and get a pick with it.
Yeah, Max Rail found already. Trying to look for that rail on a squishy.
The rush coming out from Luke. The slow going deep. Not able to slow down the Orisa through gold, but layering their rush on top of ours to recontest here. Silver trying desperately to stabilize.
Barely living. That Ramatra block is doing so much work.
But that was our rush and our pulse bomb coming out. We are building up our overclock, our beat, and our suffer. Probably all going to come up at the same time. That is killable.
No cooldowns? That might be it. I might be able to engage on that.
That Lucio's able to stabilize their Orisa by disengaging Silver. Dr. Rosa now unfortunately getting headshot with the rail. So
many low health bars, but we just can't find that finishing blow.
It's so unfortunate, but the overclock comes out. Unfortunately not able to shut it down. Probably not the greatest overclock, honestly, considering that EMU was already down most of their players. But we do have our own overclock coming up. We've got our beat, we've got our suffer. We can turn this around. They're coming up on ult. They do have beat pretty soon, but if we are able to build faster, we might be able to burn before they use their beat, or we just need to wait it out, try to bait it out. They do have their Terra Surge coming up.
Yeah. With the ult advantage and the spawn advantage, all the advantages looking to ball state.
The Terra Surge coming out, but not finding any value. The beat also coming out. The beat being mirrored. The overclock coming out from Dr. Rosa now is on Sojourn actually this time. No team finding a pick, but EMU is able to push them back. Dr. Rosa now unfortunately goes down to the Tracer. Like I said at the beginning, their DPS need to be respected. They're doing a lot of work here. That horse is pretty low, but unfortunately with no Silver, no Blue, and no Indigo,
yeah, only
Dr.
Rosa
really
now
only
by
steal
himself, just fighting 1v5.
They keep ending up on the same characters. That is House on the Tracer there, trying to steal the bot. And
yes, it is.
EMU is just trying to do anything they can to stay in this game. And the House switching to the Mei. We do have our rush here. Are we able to do anything? It is going to force ball state off the point and back around the corner. And then they do layer their Kitsune rush on top of ours.
Yeah, once ours is gone, just able to get out of that fight so quickly.
Doing a lot of push and pull here. Both DPS unfortunately going down. Suffer coming out, but I don't think it's going to be enough with no DPS here to follow up. It might
Desperation.
Be, even with Luke there, that's a lot of damage. And it looks like that's probably going to be a full cap from Ball State. That's unfortunate. I think EMU played a good game. I think we did the best that we could with the tools that we were using. I'm a little confused as to why we broke that comp out.
Yeah.
For the first time in officials. We'll have to see what the team has to say about that and why we opted to play that when we hadn't really had any practice on it. Maybe it was something that we thought we were able to pull off but weren't. Comfort swapping at the end, trying to make anything work, looked a little bit better, but unfortunately at that point, what is it? First point forward spawn of push is like 90% accurate win predictor. If you're the first one to get forward spawn, then you're like
getting that advantage so early is just it's so hard to come back from that.
It's really difficult. So that was a good game. Ball State definitely deserves the win. EMU getting a good first map, giving them some good fights, but unfortunately not able to get the win this time. but definitely a good game all around. Just kind of one-tricking that Orisa from Ball State looked really good. They were able to do a lot there.
Yeah, once Ball State picked up that Orisa, EMU can really find the answer.
Yeah, so we'll have to see kind of what happened, what went wrong, analyze it, and digest it. Come back on Tuesday.
For
see
Bowling
if
Green.
we are able to for Bowling Green. So Ball State today, Bowling Green next week. Come back, blow Bowling Green out of the water.
Yeah.
And then finish up strong with Buffalo. So we'll see if EMU is able to pull it off. I know that they can. I know that we can do it. I know that they want it. They're able to get it. We showed how well we can play against Miami on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I didn't really see the same team.
Yeah, I did not
today.
see that fire today.
Yeah, I could smell it. I could smell it brewing, but I don't know what put it out. It wasn't enough. But map's over. Game's done. We'll move on to the next.
Yeah, we'll be back next week.
One. And you guys can find us here next week. Same time, same channel, same twitch.com, unless you're one of those weirdos watching it on YouTube.
Are we streaming on YouTube?
Yeah, it's like we're not streaming at the same time. It goes like to Twitch and then to YouTube. I didn't know that.
Interesting.
That, but like, yeah,
No, we did that.
If you're watching on YouTube, go to the Twitch. Where everyone is. It's the one we link to everything.
There's actually people talking in chat, probably.
Yeah.
We can't see them.
Next time we'll you know what? We'll do it next time. We'll see. It'll be a 3-minute delay. But
Yeah.
Anyway, that's gonna be it for us. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys next week.
Bye.
I'm flying so high now, and nobody will bring me down. No, no, no. Am I daydreaming, or am I wide awake now? Should I take it slow, or should I keep it on fast now? Let's make this loud. I will be long gone if you say slow.